Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent. I was a teaching instructor. I worked thousands of IRS cases. I worked at IRS for a decade. I very active. I wrote everything about IRS settlements. I've been doing this a long time. Listen, I want to tell you, working at IRS and collecting back tax returns, seizing, taking everything that you can imagine. People don't know what's really going on if they haven't filed back taxes. And I know that if you're listening to this and you haven't filed, there's a worry that goes with that you're kind of staying back from IRS. I know that. I knocked at a door once and the guy started weeping. He says, well, I know I should have filed. Am I going to prison now? And all I wanted was his tax returns. So I know the angst and the anxiety that comes with not filing. I've worked so many cases. I just want you to know you don't have to file all your back tax returns. You don't have to. The IRS has a policy statement. You can look it up yourself. IRS policy statement 5-133. 5-133. Know that. I'll put that in the description. All you have to do is file the last 6 years. That's it. Last 6 years. All those other years, IRS says that's it. Now they can go back if they want. If they think you're loaded, you have a bunch of assets. I was the one that would have gone back more than 6 years if I made that determination. But the policy clearly says 6. I have not seen IRS, except on one case, go back further than 6. Why? Well, they know you don't have the records. IRS generally keeps records for the last 6 years. So generally, it's 6 years. So now that you know you only have to file 6 years, you go, that's relief. Now, what do I do to move forward? Well, most people are self-employed. They're not W-2s, because if you're a W-2 wage earner, you know you're going to get a refund. And you're going to get that refund because you know it's coming. But most of you are self-employed. So if you're self-employed, as a former agent, I know how to reconstruct your tax return because there's biz stats available that IRS that's my dog, don't worry, he wants an appearance fee. He's actually a police dog, a Belgian Malinois. Now he's going to make all the noise because I mentioned his name. You're not getting a bone. Anyway, at the end of the day, what I want you to know, the last 6 years, we can reconstruct your returns. I know exactly how to reconstruct your return. Am I going to be close? I'll be close, but it's not going to be 100% accurate. But IRS, 99.9% of the time, is going to accept, I'm very sorry, is going to accept your tax return. So stop worrying. I've worked thousands of IRS cases. Once again, I'm author of a best-selling book on Amazon. I'm a former IRS agent. Look me up. I've been on the national news many times. But relax. You only have to file the last 6. Thank you so very much. Stop worrying, okay? Give me a subscription if you know someone who hasn't filed, which you probably do. Let them know to ease up, but just get it done.